And action.
All right, come on in here. So I'm not by myself.
Hey guys, so this week today we decided we had everything set up, so we're just gonna do this here today.
In our little makeshift studio in our basement.
So today we're talking about, again, organization this week, which I am an organization Nazi.
Yeah.
We had, when I was in college, I actually started a planner company called Efficacy Planners.
Did we sell one, like to your mom?
Tons of people. Look at these planners that I got.
I didn't complain because we bought really cool things that helped with my scrapbooking.
So these cool planners were so awesome because they had a picture, and then you could do your class schedule. I'd put in the class schedule for everybody, for the days, for all the times.
Yeah, that is cool.
And different sizes. Look at that, planners, little baby ones. So that was my favorite size right there.
So tiny.
Get you tiny. It fits in your pocket for a guy, just nice. So planning is huge. My quote that I attribute to myself is, a life without planning is not a life at all, but merely living. Because so often when we don't plan, we just end up living out other people's lives. We live out other people's agendas rather than our own. And so I've always been a huge planning Nazi, and even I think when we were engaged.
Yeah, so like we started dating, and we got engaged pretty quick, but we were engaged for a while, and well, I thought it was a long time. And during that time when we were engaged, like we would sit together, and Adam would be like, "Okay, we're gonna have like." We're going to plan out all these things, all of our goals and our dreams, all the things we want to accomplish in a year, things we want to accomplish in a month. And I'm just like, wow, this is kind of awkward. Like there were a lot of questions he had for me I didn't have an answer for. Like I had never thought about. I'm like, I have goals. Like I almost had my bachelor's degree. I had done, quite a few things. I traveled the world. And then, like, when he sat me down, I was like, okay, this is what's going to be our, like, family, like, motto, and what's all these things. And I'm like, I don't know. But we would plan, like, every week together. Yeah. And we weren't even married yet. So I'm like, wow, what's it going to be like when we get married? Yeah, and it's very planned out. But it's good because we both are on the same page and we know. So we always have like our weekly planning. It's very organized that way. And it really helps with, with rides, carpool, things like that. But then also stress levels go down when you have things planned out, when you know what's going to happen that day. So one of the big things, and I mean, this is Seven Habits of Highly Effective People, all these different things. Yeah, I mean, they all teach a good weekly planning. And so that's super important. If you're not doing it, weekly planning, it's huge. Do it. So take the time to sit down as a family and plan the week out. And when we first got married and we went and sat down on our one piece of furniture, which was our bed. That was the only furniture
the only bed we had in our teeny little apartment. But we'd sit down there, and at that time, with just two people, it seemed, I think she thought it was weird. It's
yeah,
like, hey, we don't even have that much to plan, right?
I know. I'm like, these are my classes this year, And I worked part-time and had an internship that semester, so I was really busy. He did the laundry. Yeah.
So yeah, just taking that time, though, to sit down and to plan out this week and our goals and the big things we want to accomplish, as well as all those little things. And then, as time goes on, and now with 4 kids and everything, it's not planning is a disaster. I mean, we couldn't even
you can't
do it.
Survive
you
without
can't
planning.
Do it. So
when I grew up with 6 kids in the family, and every week we would get together and we had this, like, Back then, no one had little phones to tell you what, reminders or anything. But we had this big piece of paper, and it was huge, and we would hang it up, and it was our calendar for the month. And we had, every day was like that big, so that we could put in everyone's stuff for that day. And they were all filled up, like, this person needs to go there, this person needs to go there, at this time, whatever lesson, whatever soccer game, whatever. And it was, we would not have survived. Too many children would have been forgotten at their own play practices or something and so
That still happens, but less.
yeah, you're not perfect.
Like, we gotta go pick up Mark right now.
Right now.
But the thing about this is, with planning, just make sure that you take that time and schedule it. So we do Sunday nights. That's our planning. So take that time, schedule it, plan it, and whether you use electronic or a big paper. So we have on our electronic, you can do. I love
Apple
the
Maps.
calendars.
Right?
So
Or not maps,
our
calendar.
calendar is super busy, but it's got a million different colors. So every child has their own color, right? And we have our own color. And so you can quickly toggle on and off things too. So if you want to see just daddy stuff or just mommy stuff or just Mark stuff, it's easier to do electronically now, to where if you have each kid
really
with
nice.
a calendar, turn it on and off, see exactly what you want to see. We have a family calendar, so everyone together kind of a thing. A work calendar. The electronic is just really nice, because then you can also get reminders, right?
Yeah.
That was,
I need reminders.
That's why I gave up on these guys, is because I just couldn't see how, I thought everyone was going to end up going to the electronic, but now I wish I would have stuck it out, because there are tons of hard copy planner companies popping up all over now and doing very well, customizing things and doing goals, because there is something to writing things down.
Yeah. That experience of writing it down and just feeling the paper and the pen, it helps you remember things. And so with me especially, I need to write things
physically,
down at night.
yeah.
And
there is something to that. So I don't know.
so we're not going to judge you. However you plan your week. However, if you've got a big bulletin board, or if your whole wall in your kitchen is a chalkboard and that's your planner, that's fine too. That would actually be really cool.
Yeah.
I like the idea.
That's a good
but
idea.
anyway.
But yeah, just take the
However it
time
works
and
for you.
plan, and whether it's writing it down electronically or a little of both. We use a little of both. Holly still likes to write things down.
Every night
I'm
I have
all
to write things
electronic.
down, because then I won't sleep at night, because I make this list in my head of all the things I need to do. So if I don't write it down, then I'm going to be worried that I forget it. Anyway, I just have to write it down. Even if I don't ever look at the paper.
And all you have to do too now is just take a picture of the paper too, and then it's electronic.
Then it
You can put
becomes
it in your
electronic.
to-do. So however you do
that
it, do it. But challenge you guys this week to make sure you set a family planning session, and then stick to it every week, even if it's just you and your
Yeah, it can be
spouse
really
or whatever.
informal, or you
Yeah.
can make it a big thing if you've got lots of kids, or
Be formal.
however it works for you.
Yeah, whatever works the best for you guys. But take the time to do it, because as you do so, you'll find that you'll be able to free up areas and find more time to do more productive things together as a family. Again, we plan in family time, so we have, every day there's blocked out time for family time.
Yeah.
And so if it's not in your calendar, then it's not important. A lot of times is I've heard that saying a lot. So make sure it's in your calendar.
So put
those
the
family
most
things
important things in your calendar.
in your calendar,
That's our message.
which is your family
Yeah.
stuff. So peace out. We'll see you guys. Actually, tomorrow is Valentine's Day, so
we're
we are
gonna take
not
the day off.
we're not going to do Valentine's Day
Hopefully you're okay with that.
live stream. So
So we'll see you on Thursday.
see you on Thursday, talking more about organization. So
Yes. Okay.
Thanks a
Go
bunch.
turn off the camera. We'll see you Thursday. It'll be okay. I'll miss you too.